This episode of the Wise Guy Radio Show is brought to you by American Helix. The American Helix is a revolutionary new concept in smoking technology. Based on Brunelli's principle, the shape of the pipe creates a Venturi effect, causing a swirling motion of the smoke through precision micro holes that are produced for the intake system. This results in a slower burn that conserves tobacco and gives a smooth, refreshing smoke, making the Helix the smoothest hitting pipe on the market. For further info or to locate their products, you can find them on Facebook at facebook.com/SSHelix or contact them. signaturehelix@gmail.com. That's signaturehelix@gmail.com. This episode is also brought to you by Mountain Glass Arts. For the month of May, Mountain Glass is offering their borosilicate sale, shot, rod, and tube at 40% off. Just use the word SHOT at checkout. That's SCHOTT. And for all you soft glass nerds, they're having our COE 104 sale, a FETRE rod at 30% off. Just put in the code FETRE at checkout, and that's EFFETRE at checkout, and that's also at mountainglass.com. Just go to mountainglass.com. This is the Wise Guy Radio Show, a podcast dedicated to educating and inspiring through conversations with today's top talents in the world of glass. We will be dissecting their journeys in hopes to deliver actionable content that you, the artist, can start implementing now, helping you grow not only as a creative spirit, but also a successful artistic entrepreneur. With a little organization, relationship building, and your artistic ability, you can obtain greatness. Climb aboard, whether an artist, retail owner, or enthusiast. We have a ton of fun in store for you. Welcome to the Wise Guy Radio Show.
You're listening to the Wise Guy Radio Show.
Hey, what's happening? Welcome to the Wise Guy Radio Show, episode number 106. This is Jay Michael, your host. Thank you so much for tuning in today. With 17 years of experience behind the torch, I am as excited as always to bring you conversations with artists, sharing their stories in hopes to inspire and entertain while helping you grow your business. And today is no exception. And I want to start off by saying today I'm using a new mic, a new earbud headset kind of thing. Lost my last pair. And this pair is a generic brand, and I'm not very happy with the quality. But I wanted to get this out there anyways. This is going to be a short, quick episode, so I apologize for the sound. If there's any crackling in my voice. Trying to get my gains and everything here properly aligned. But that being said, I will make this a quick one.
So the Wise Guy Radio Show is brought to you by the Flow magazine.
So I use an app called Bossjock. So anybody out there that ever is interested in doing any kind of like mobile recording or that kind of shit, this Bossjock, Bossjock app is it's pretty badass, which I use for doing my on-the-road recordings for you guys. But so anyways, today I wanted to talk about pricing our work. And I'm not getting into any specifics today. I really just wanted to more or less cover some topics that I want to cover, or to be redundant there. In a new series we're going to do all about pricing work. We're going to cover everything from basically the 5 parts of the series. We'll be covering how to price your work when you're selling to a distributor, how to price your work when you're selling to a business, how to price your work when it comes to doing direct sales to the customer. Also going to be doing a series on production and volume versus one-off or higher-end production. And then also we're going to get into talking about doing custom work or commissioned work as well, and how to go about the process of actually doing a commission from the initial meeting with your client to closing the sale, to beginning the process of ordering materials, and then actually going through the project, and then finalizing, and then going through the process of getting the approval from your customer that you have, which is nowadays with the glass world, there's so many things we can make, from houseware, chandeliers, whatever, and it's important that we are on the same page with our customers, especially when our customer says, oh yeah, you're the artist, have the freedom all you want, make what you want to make. That doesn't always go over well or work. So we're going to be covering that, but really this is one of those kind of conversations and topics in general that is a very personal subject for individual artists, and also kind of controversial, because with our industry, or just the glass world, the functional glass world, for the longest time there was a pretty consistency in what I would consider to be fair market value in terms of how to sell your work more or less wholesale or retail, based on just standardization of pricing. But now that the industry has completely changed and evolved, pricing, there's still a foundational pricing of your standard production work, which mostly consists of dry pieces, hand pipes, chillums, Sherlocks, that kind of stuff. And then even into more of your standard production of like wrap and rakes and inside outs and what have you. But then when you start getting into more of the world of scientific glass blowing in terms of clines and recyclers and rigs and different things, and also getting into more sculptural work, really the pricing is all over the place, and a lot of it's based on artist to artist. How long you've been in the industry for, how well you're known, whether you've hyped yourself up or not, how you marketed yourself. A lot of personal areas that we all deal with. We're going to be finding about why some artists that have been in this industry for 10 plus years are making a killing right now, like that 1% out there that's making the $5,000 to $10,000 per rig type of deal. And then also we're going to get into conversations with artists who have been in 5 and under years wise, and how they're pricing their work and how they feel they're doing in terms of getting paid. And then we're going to be talking about and to the artist who's been in the industry 10 plus years, who is still struggling or just making enough money to continue to support their habit, in a sense, of blowing glass, but also to support their family as well. And I'm just kind of, because I'm a curious person and also want to share this knowledge with y'all and this information and insight, I definitely want to cover this series. So we're going to be talking about 5 areas of pricing and your work. And as we all know, our work is only what someone is willing to pay for it. And whether that's true or not in all situations, I do not know, but I definitely want to get to the bottom of it, because I don't necessarily feel myself personally that that is a true statement. Again, there are standardizations in pricing and market and, all that, whatever, supply and demand, lack of a better term. So anyways, I wanted to cover that real quick, and other than that, that's about it for now. The ASGS symposium was this last week. I'm going to bring Mike Souza on now that that's over, so we can discuss the symposium that he was at, and also going to be doing our Q&A myth-busting episode, kind of busting some of the glass myths out there. So if you have any questions or comments about that, please hit me up, info@wiseguyradio.com, info@wyzguyradio.com. You can also go to Wise Guy Media, wyzguymedia.com. That is your source and home for all things wise in our community. And I also have a special announcement coming up on the next episode about a new podcast I am launching that's going to be coming out here in the next 3 months, which I'm super excited about. And that's about all I'm going to say about that for now, because I tend to ramble and will give clues, and I don't want to do that yet. So anyways, other than that, love you guys. I hope you guys just enjoy this little quick snippet. And our next episode is featuring glass artist Paul, who has been around the industry for a long time. He runs and does the administration for the Glass Market on Facebook page that has 20,000 plus people on it right now, which is pretty crazy. And we kind of, I would say more of an informal conversation. It wasn't really anything set up in terms of an exact layout, more of just like a conversation chat between him and myself. But we had a lot of fun with that, and that's going to be coming out on Wednesday. And other than that, there you guys go. Hit me up. Love you. Enjoy this episode 106. And we will be starting this new series in June on the 5 ways and areas of pricing your glass. You all take it easy. Happy Monday. We'll talk to you soon. Love you. Peace.
This episode of the Wise Guy Radio Show is brought to you by The Flow magazine. Since its inception, the focus of The Flow has been to provide a bond among members of the lampworking community. In every issue, you can enjoy great content with the hottest artists and cutting-edge techniques using the latest industry products. These features, along with the continuation of our Women in Glass edition, Glasscraft Emerging Artist Awards, inspiring gallery showcases, dynamic general interest articles, as well as health and safety information, make The Flow the leading international lampworking journal. For more information or to subscribe to The Flow, go to theflowmagazine.com. That's theflowmagazine.com. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of the Wise Guy Radio Show. If you have any questions, comments, or remarks, please leave them in the show notes page area where it says comments. We'll see you soon. Have a wise night.
You're listening to the Wise Guy Radio Show.